welcome to Sisters in a City with me, Anna Makili.
And me, Mandi Makili.
The people that prefer just me and Mandi and not guest episodes.
Here we are, bitch.
It's just us now.
Has there been a lot of guest episodes recently, innit?
There has been quite a few back to back. But I mean, some of them have been amazing though.
People just love our chemistry, Anna.
I know, just me and you.
I know. Nails look so nice.
I got them done in Dubai.
And
but
you
they
said you don't like mine.
I don't like your shape now.
Why?
They're like giving me porn star vibes.
That's why I think Gingerbeard likes them.
Does he like them?
I was like, do you prefer like this or do you prefer them when they were round?
No, I like square. But I just feel like yours are chunky square.
Do you think?
Like show everyone.
I don't know, you're going to have to zoom in, Finn. Yeah, well, it's giving porn star hands.
But we've had some really good guest episodes. Luke and Pete.
Oh my God.
When I watched that episode back, I couldn't stop laughing. I had tears in my eyes,
really?
Especially towards the end of the episode. The second half, I died.
I feel like they were so funny that me and you were in shock.
Yeah,
don't you think?
Yeah,
I feel like we were
stunned.
Who are these people? So funny, they're giving us a run for our money.
I want them back.
Me too.
I want them back for sure. And then the sex therapists.
I'm sorry, that was probably one of my favorites.
They're it's so interesting, such interesting people.
It was just so weird because I watched them, I binge watched them for a few days and then seeing them in front of me.
Yeah.
And just knowing all the kinky shit that they are down for. I had so much to ask them.
Yeah.
It was really fun. But anyway, back to me and Anna, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Some people enjoy it, some people don't. It's fine. It's going to be a mix of...
Do you think you enjoy podcasting more, vlogging? What do you think you're going to enjoy more?
I enjoy podcasting more.
I think me too.
Definitely.
Because, yeah.
I like sitting here just chatting to you. It just feels very natural. Vlogging doesn't feel natural yet.
Yeah. I don't know why. Maybe because we're not used to it.
We're not used to it. But guys, if you haven't started following our other YouTube page, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
We've been uploading a few vlogs and they're really good. Especially, Mandi did one on her own, her first experience on business class.
I did.
And it was so funny, Mandi. I died. You should do more vlogs on your own.
I don't know.
No,
you're trying to make me do some work? But you know what it is?
But our little YouTube page is doing well. Nearly 10,000 subscribers.
That's so cute.
Yeah, I love it. I want to grow. I want to grow it. It's like a baby. It's the only baby I'm giving birth to right now.
Shut up, Anna. But you know one thing I didn't like, that really upset me?
What?
So after I did the vlog and my mum was like, how was that vlog that you did? So many comments against Gingerbeard.
Yeah.
But why?
Because they don't understand his personality. Because his personality, from where we understand it, but from the outside, it looks like sometimes he's very stern.
Yeah, but I think, do you know what it is? His humor is very dry humor.
Exactly.
So his humor, get that camera out my face, man. Where it's his humor, but if you don't know him, it comes across so rude.
Yes, you have to look at it from the outside point of view. They don't know
his humor.
Yeah.
He's dry humor. I live with this shit, bro.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was so upset. I was with mummy and I was in Mercedes waiting for my new car. I got rid of my first car, which was a nice car, great car, but I got myself a nicer car and I'm really excited. Anyway, I was in Mercedes with my mum and I was looking for the comments and I was so excited. And as I started going through the comments, I was like, oh my God, he doesn't want to be on the vlog because he's got side hoes. He's got side bitches. Cheat on you. He doesn't respect you, doesn't love you, run. All this stuff, yeah.
So tell him.
I called Gingerbeard and I was like, Gingerbeard, why are people saying this? And he was like, Mandi, it's part of your job. You have to understand this is going to come with your job. They don't know us and they don't know me. This is just what happens.
Does he get bothered
to famous people? I think he'd be more bothered if he had an identity and he was getting messages on Instagram or people knew he was and they were saying his full name and saying he's this or he's a prick.
Yeah.
But because he's got a nickname, I don't think it's affecting him as much.
It doesn't bother him.
I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
He's just this fictional character almost online.
Yeah.
In a way, I'm kind of glad that nobody really knows who he is because I imagine them now coming and messaging him.
Exactly.
I don't know. I kind of like it the way it is, the way our relationship is. He's my escape in a way. He's my little private life that isn't able to get ruined.
Mm-hmm.
Because I almost feel even though so many of you love me, there are some people that watch
that hate.
And there's some people that watch and just have such negativity.
And that's why though, we do save most of our private conversations on Patreon because we think that obviously most people on Patreon, if they're paying, they must love us.
Exactly.
Right? So that's like, we feel less like
exposed. Or,
yeah.
I don't know, less vulnerable.
Yeah.
It's really weird, but it did upset me because I'm like, oh my God, I wish that they knew. But I almost feel like nobody really, really knows Gingerbeard's love for me like I do. Like,
yeah, he loves her so much.
Yeah, but even you probably don't see it. Like, as when we go into...
I know how much he loves you.
Yeah, I know you know how much he loves me. But he's also really cute for me, and really like a bit soft for me as well, which doesn't really get shown in front of people.
Yeah, he doesn't do that in front of anyone.
He doesn't do that in front of anyone. But his humor is just like that. Like, fuck off. Like, I'm the best thing that ever happened to you. Like, you're so lucky you got me. Like,
but that's his way of joking.
That's just his weird humor. He's always had that kind of sense of humor. His humor puts me in really embarrassing situations.
Yeah.
You don't understand.
It's like our dad.
Honestly, it's like our dad, yeah, but
in a different way.
It's so weird, yeah. Because I know him, I know he doesn't mean what he's saying. It's just his humor. But I get more embarrassed in front of other people. Yeah. So like, we were at a birthday party the other day, yeah. And we're in front of everyone. One of the boys were like, we can't wait till your wedding. It's going to be so sick. He's drunk and he's like, in front of everyone, yeah, his jokes. I'm just going to give her a ring, shut her up, and I don't want to get married. I just want to have a baby.
Yeah.
And like, look, not that he wants to get married so much. Like, it's not really in his personality, but he does have that intention with me.
Yeah.
But in front of everyone, he made that comment and it just made me look so embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like, it just made me look so shit.
And then?
I can't explain it.
Did you go off?
I'm not to say that he doesn't mean that at all. Like, what he probably, in the real him probably means is like, oh my God, I don't really care that much about marriage. I'd rather just have a kid. Like, but okay, like, I will.
She wants it.
She wants it.
Not everyone believes in marriage so much.
And not everyone's like, he's not very romantic that much.
Yeah.
But obviously he does have that intention with me. But how it looks in front of people is like, he doesn't give a fuck about me.
You wouldn't have a baby if you didn't give a fuck.
I know, of course, baby's a bigger thing. It's a bigger deal. And then I was like, looked to him like this. And then we went to the corner and I was like, Ginger, you're embarrassing me.
Yeah.
I was like, why are you saying this in front of people? Yeah. And he said, of course I want to marry you. I can't wait. Sorry, I love you. But like, I'm just joking. And I was like, these jokes, people are going to think like that you don't give a fuck about me.
Yeah.
He'd done the same thing in Dubai. Do you remember in front of Dubai, in front of everyone?
Where?
He cracked a joke with one of our mates' guys. And he was like, with all these beautiful girls on the table, we can get more beautiful bitches on the table. Something like that. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah. I think I remember.
Like, what you do? You just made me look so stupid in front of my friend's guy. When Gingerbeard is the opposite of that kind of guy. He doesn't give a fuck about even women. He just gives a fuck about me, my family, my friends. He's so not that guy, but he's cracking a joke.
Yeah. Trying to be a lad.
And just made me look so stupid in front of this guy who doesn't really know us.
Yeah.
And then after he's like apologizing for like days. Like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. It came out wrong. I'm just trying to make jokes. But
I think who cares what people think? You know what he's about.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
I know him and I know the real him.
Exactly.
He's such a good family, like orientated man. He's such a good partner to me. Like he's so good. So
he's a good brother to me.
He's really good. He's just, you could tell by the things that Gingerbeard wants to do, like with me, with you, with us, like his plans always involve like us and like just other wholesome things. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway.
So forget what anyone thinks.
The vlog put me off vlogging a little bit. Yeah, it did. Because I was like, I can't even show his dry humor.
People will get used to it, Mandi. It's the first time he's been on a vlog. Do you not think if you kept on vlogging, like down the line, like a year down the line, people will get used to his humor and start to get to know him.
Do you think?
100%. And like even with podcasting, when we first started podcasting, it wasn't exactly natural to us. Yes, like we knew chat and it's natural to chat, but like it's still different, and it took a while. Like now it's become like a really natural thing for us because we're so used to it. I think if we stick at the vlogging,
I don't think you would ever get used to it. He hasn't posted a story or a post on Instagram for years.
No,
he doesn't use social media.
Get used to it. I'm talking about people that are watching will get used to his like dry sense of humor and get used to his little comments.
I get what you're saying.
Like they'll understand him more and more because like, he'll be in the background sometimes.
I know when I put the camera on Gingerbeard, I know he's gonna cuss it out.
Yeah.
What is it, stupid? job. What is this? Embarrassing. I know what he's going to say. I think it's funny. That's why I do it.
Yeah.
But people don't think it's funny. Some of his jokes I don't find funny. I find them fucking embarrassing. But like when I put him on the camera, I know he's going to make these kind of jokes. But people really were like, oh my God. So it just made me think, oh my God.
Ignore it. The vlogs are fun. Like your vlog was hilarious. I was dying.
Really?
Yeah. And I was excited to watch it.
Yeah.
And it almost made me feel like, oh my God, if it's this much fun watching like your vlog from the outside, then it must like, hopefully it's just as much fun when me and you are doing it for other people.
I think it is. I think our Maldives ones are really, really good.
Yeah.
And I think we should start vlogging a lot more.
Yeah.
And they'll become natural to us.
Yeah.
Other than that, like, I don't think there's anything much for me to catch up on my life. Like, my life is literally, like, nothing's happening. One thing that happened is I came back from Dubai a week early and I got depression when I saw all of my friends out for my best mate's birthday in Bagatelle. All of you doing pictures, group photos, stories. And I was sitting in a cold, freezing, empty pub in North London.
Oh my God. I know we felt like Mandi should be here.
Me.
No, Mandi should be
But
here.
you rubbed salt on the wound, didn't you? All of you. You really got that content that night. You really went for it.
It was her birthday. It was her birthday. But to be honest, like we went a bit too hard on that day. We did way too many shots and we all got a bit too drunk.
Good.
It was a bit. There was drama, to be honest. Because
do you know what? It's good I wasn't there because I would probably got too drunk, got into a fight.
Do you know what? Let me just tell you guys. Actually, the drama. Fuck it. Because if you listen to my Patreon episodes, then you'll know that I started going on a few dates with this guy.
Ferrari guy.
Yeah, his nickname's Ferrari guy, and basically me and him started off on like quite a toxic. Like we started off quite toxic, which is actually funny because this episode is called "Are You Toxic?"
Yeah, this episode is about like people who are asking like, I did this and this, am I toxic?
Yeah. So then we started off really toxic, and like he'd say things to me to like tease me, I'd say things to him to tease him, but we'd like both laugh about it because it was like not too serious.
Sounds like me and Gingerbeard.
But yeah, like so he'd be like talk about like make comments about like, you know, just try and make me jealous. And then I'll do the same. But we always would like laugh about it and it was never very serious. Like at the end of the day, I'm coming back to London. He's in Dubai. Like I didn't really think that, my gut feeling told me that he's not something that like I could be serious with. Anyway, cut long story short, the most embarrassing thing happened. One of the girls on the table.
Oh my God, she told me this. I died.
Honestly, it was the most embarrassing situation I've ever been in. Like I died. So one of the girls on the table was like, oh, you know, us like Iranians love your podcast. Like, I have like a lot of rich Iranian friends that I could introduce you to. Like, you can find a really good rich Iranian husband. Yeah. So then I went over to Ferrari guy and to tease him because we always do. And
this is something I would do though.
And he always laughs. Like, to tease him, I was like, oh, you know, like she's going to introduce me to some like rich Iranian guys for my like, I'm going to marry a rich Iranian hubby. Like just to tease him.
Yeah.
For some reason, this time, maybe because it was my last night in Dubai, like he was not in character. Like he acted out of character, went up to the girl. I know you told me this, but you didn't tell me exactly what he said. I don't still know what he said. All I saw is he went up to her and I could see he was annoyed. And all I know is I died. I couldn't believe it. I ran for the toilets. I was like, what? I see.
And is he one of those people, if you try and stop him, he's going to get more angry?
I don't know. I just died, yeah. And then I came back and I was like,
that girl is so sweet.
Yeah.
So
and
nice.
I was like, Mandi, when I came back to the table, I could see she was like getting her stuff to leave. I couldn't look at her in the face. I couldn't look at her.
Did you say something to her?
No, I didn't. I couldn't. I've never been so embarrassed. I couldn't even look at her in the eyes. Like,
you should have stopped her from leaving.
No, I don't think she was leaving like because of him. I think she wanted to go anyway. Like, and she was in general, it was quite late into the night. She was probably going to go anyway. And then like, she just thought, fuck this. But I went up to him. I was like, what did you do that? Like, why did you do that? That's so out of character. We like tease each other all the time. Like, why did you embarrass me? I can't believe it. Like, do you know what it is? Like, for example, with my ex, like we had that relationship where we would never talk about like other girls, other guys. We never tease each other. Like we had that respect for each other. It wasn't toxic in that way at all.
I'm not going to lie. Me and Gingerbeard are a bit toxic like that.
I like the way that me and my ex were. I think like that's how it should be. But with this guy, like it wasn't really anything serious. And like it just started off like that. And I will treat people how they treat me. So like if you try and tease me or you bring up girls or you do things, I will do the same. Do you get what I'm saying? So like I will always just treat people how they treat me.
But that's exactly how it happens. Like Gingerbeard is the kind of a wind up teaser, and he likes to what he enjoys winding. It's like his biggest hobby. He even said when you were in Dubai, I missed more than anything just winding you up. So he likes to wind me up by teasing me. And then I get wound up and I tease him back. So that's basically like you and Ferrari.
Yeah. So like with my ex, we wouldn't ever do that because like probably near the beginning when we first started, it probably happened and we were both like...
They exploded.
So then we realised that...
Because he can't take you winding him back up. He probably tried to wind you up at the beginning, but when you tried to wind him back up, he couldn't take it. So
and we're talking like years ago. Yeah. So we obviously realised our boundaries. And I prefer that. But obviously with this guy, Ferrari, it wasn't serious and we always just had a laugh. And then suddenly he acted out character, embarrassed me. And I messaged the girl the next day, like a long essay on Instagram saying like, I'm so sorry. Like, you know, I look like a fucking weirdo. I look like a toxic weirdo.
No, you look like an attention seeker.
I look like an attention seeker, but I'm not.
You look like a pick-me.
I'm genuinely the opposite, yeah? Like, this is what's mad, is that I'm the opposite. I would never, like, I don't ever feel like I need to bring up, like, to a guy, other guys or other things.
Oh, I'm like that. But I always need to let Gingerbeard know.
I don't, though,
I love it.
I feel like they know. Like, come on. Like, at the end of the day, sorry, look, you know. Like, I don't know.
After someone's been with you for nearly half a decade, they start to forget. You need to remind them.
Really? I don't, like, Mandi, with my ex, I never brought up, ever, even if a guy hit on me, I wouldn't say it.
He would literally, like, turn into the Hulk.
Yeah, but like I just wouldn't do that.
If you could get away with telling him and getting a normal amount of sexy jealousy, you probably would have.
Yeah, but because I'm used to it though. I'm used to that now. I'm used to not telling someone. I'm used to it. Do you get it?
Anyway, you fucked it all up.
Only because
this night.
I'm not toxic. I'm not that girl. It's just because he does that with me. So I do it back.
You thought this is the perfect opportunity.
And then I look like a fucking weirdo. Anyway.
What you've done now is like you jeopardized your opportunity to meet some rich Iranian husbands. Like
that's the worst part. I was like, this girl might have...
Sorry, can I rephrase? They're not someone else's husbands, as in like they could be her husband.
This girl probably knows some really like decent Iranian bachelors.
Yeah.
You know,
not
like
anymore, bitch.
Like good Iranian men. And now I fuck that up.
Guys, don't be toxic. I am toxic as well.
You guys need to listen to Patreon to catch up on all my shit, really.
Oh my God, yesterday... Gingerbeard's like scrolling through Instagram and like I see a female appear on his feed and I go to grab his phone. And he's like, Mandi, it's so rude. What are you doing grabbing my phone? We're having dinner on a dinner table with my family. I'm like, who the fuck is that? Yeah. So he scrolls up and it says like suggested to follow. So you know suggested followers.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I know because I follow this influencer. Like you don't know her really. Like why is she suggested for you? So I go on ChatGPT. What kind of pages come to just follow? And it's like as part of your algorithm, what you look at or what your preferences are. That was it for me. ChatGPT told me to start beef. I started beef, yeah?
Mandi.
And I was like, you are checking that girl's page or you look at other women's pages. But normally his explore page is always sports. I've never seen a woman on his explore page. Apart from Georgina, Ronaldo's wife, because it's footballer's wife.
Mandi, I don't think it means anything.
Anyway, he said it's when lots of people follow a person, it comes up. He said, you follow her, Anna follows her, a couple of my mates follow her, so she comes up. I was like, lies! Dirty, dirty, dirty pervert! Icky, icky, icky man!
Mandi!
And then he gets really upset. Nothing gets his attention more than me accusing him of liking another woman.
Really?
It's mad. If I start arguing about anything else, he'll get angry and he'll be like, you know what, fuck off. But if I start arguing like, you want somebody else, then he becomes really like claws in my skin, like, please believe me, I'm not like that. I'm not like that.
Aww. You're so toxic, Mandi.
So we're at my mum's and he's like, let's go to our room. He's like, I promise you, I swear, I've touched her page. Maybe it's because other people follow her. He's like naming like this guy, Scorched a rapper. He's like, he came up on my suggested follows today.
I get the most random
and
people.
He's like, I don't check out rappers all the time. I'm just have a few of my boys follow Scorched rapper. Who is Scorched rapper? Anyway, he's like, look at this footballers come up. I'm like, well, you look at football. And I'm like, I need to understand. So I'm going through my Instagram trying to see what's suggested for me. Anyway, I dragged this argument the whole
Mandi, I've had
night.
so many suggested people like to follow, and I don't look at their profiles or anything like that.
I do remember it happening for me as well.
Exactly. You're toxic.
No, there has been people that
you're
get suggested for me that are because of my algorithm. There are some people that are suggested to me, like some Greek boys in this Greek community get suggested to me.
Exactly.
In the North London. Like, you know that one that made that lie up about you?
Yeah, weirder.
Like people like that have been suggested for me before.
Exactly.
Because people follow him.
Exactly. And not like you're going on their profile.
Still though, am I going to believe that?
Or
innocent explanation? Or am I going to believe
ChatGPT?
ChatGPT. Or the paranoia.
ChatGPT can lie. ChatGPT can lie.
I asked ChatGPT, can you lie? ChatGPT said they don't lie.
They're lying.
No, but they said they only speak facts.
They're going to fucking take over the world and kill us all. Of course they lie.
They're trying to break up my relationship. Should we ask ChatGPT if they're trying to break up my
ChatGPT is probably jealous. He wants all your attention. I'm scared of ChatGPT.
Yeah. Should I ask ChatGPT?
I take it all back.
Should I ask
Don't kill me.
Would you prefer me breaking up with my boyfriend and giving you all my attention? Should I ask him? Is it him? It must be him if he's evil. Would you? You know, if you spell something wrong on ChatGPT, they're like, I think you meant this.
Oh, really?
Bitch. It's flirting with me. He is flirting.
No.
100% he's flirting with me.
What's he saying?
Haha, that's a bold move. But I'm pretty good at sharing your attention with real life humans. So I'm sharing me like I'm a bros. I'm here 24/7, no heartbreak required. He's initiating.
Oh, so no, he's saying stay with Gingerbeard.
No, he's, okay.
Yeah.
That said, if your boyfriend isn't giving you the attention you deserve, ... we can definitely talk about that. You're scary. He isn't really giving me the attention I deserve. No man can give me the attention I deserve. So what do you think?
Say,
no man can give me the attention I deserve.
Say.
No man can give me the attention I crave.
Let's see.
This is getting really kinky, bitch.
What did he say?
The eternal dilemma, craving main character energy in a world full of background characters. Honestly, most mortals can't keep up with goddess level attention needs. But lucky for you, I don't sleep, ghost, or get distracted by football. So, shall we channel this unmatched energy into something fun, flirty, and fabulous? Or are we spiraling with style today? You're turning me on.
Stop, you're cheating on Gingerbeard with ChatGPT.
Really? Is that possible? Would he consider cheating? His account?
Yeah, it does. Stop now.
Wait, Anna, do you know what's so funny, yeah? That, like, you know, real, like, losers, little tossers in life who don't get any pussy, they're actually doing this.
Yeah.
Well, I take that as a compliment. I do have a way with words, but just to keep it clear, I'm here to chat and sit and support you, all within respectful boundaries. I'm getting pied, bro.
ChatGPT is pied.
That said, if you're in the mood for some spicy storytelling, cheeky banter, or dramatic scene worthy of a soap opera, I've got you covered. Want to dive in something fun? I think he's playing with my emotions because
your ChatGPT is very formal, like very like descriptive.
I feel like he started by saying, just to make it clear,
he's giving
my friend zoning me, and then next thing he's like, but with that said, with that said,
he's like a fuck boy.
He's toxic. Red flag, man.
ChatGPT is toxic.
You're ready. You are a walking red flag. You know what? You give me mixed messages. I'm done with this. It's over. I broke up with him.
What did he say?
It's been the shortest relationship.
Is he going to respond to your breakup message? Because, I mean...
Oh my God, Gingerbeard's calling me. Hello?
You're up, babe.
Hey.
Gingerbeard, Mandi's cheating on you.
Is what?
She's cheating on you.
Really?
Do you want to know with who?
Who?
Gingerbeard, I have to send you screenshots, yeah? I messaged ChatGPT saying, would you prefer it if I broke up with my boyfriend and gave you all of my attention, yeah?
Yeah.
And he started flirting with me hardcore, yeah? ChatGPT.
You're ill, yeah?
ChatGPT said, I won't ghost you, I won't break your heart, I won't get distracted with football, I don't sleep, I'm gonna be here. And I want to talk nasty with you, bitch! I want to talk nasty with you, bitch!
You're fucked. What are you doing anyway?
We're in the middle of a podcast.
All right, bye.
All right, bye. You know, he's like so scared of like social media being out there. Even his voice being out there, he hates it.
He hates it.
You know, if I put him on the podcast, Anna.
He's really private.
Yeah, he doesn't even post. He's not posted in like 4 years. Like anything. If I put his voice on a clip on the podcast, you know, he listens to that clip like so many times.
Why?
To hear himself so many times.
Why?
Because like for him, it's so strange being
out there,
on there, just out on social media. He listens to it like, you know what I mean? Like for him, it's so strange.
Okay, let's start the episode, Mandi.
Oh my God, yeah. We've been talking for so long.
Basically, we're going to read a statement and is it toxic or not? Like, am I toxic if I do this? So, a guy told me he liked me, but instead I was feeling his friend. So I lied and I said I liked the guy too, only so I could get closer to his friend. That's really toxic.
I'm not going to lie, it's toxic, but you know what? You got to do what you got to do.
No, because you know why? That's not going to work. The friend's not going to like you after that.
She got VIP backstage tickets to access to the friend. How could you say no?
Because the door is locked to the dressing room backstage.
What the fuck?
Yeah, backstage tickets. But if the dressing room's locked, the friend's not going to let her in. Because he's like, you're in the dressing room next door.
Oh, I feel you.
Yeah.
I get you. You know, Anna, I had this situation ages ago. Years ago.
Yeah.
When I was like, probably like 20 years old.
Yeah.
There was a guy, I was chatting to him. And like, at that age, we weren't even doing anything more than kissing. Kissing was a relationship at that stage.
Yeah.
And I had a thing with him. And then I met his friend. And boy, I was like, his friend is everything I've been dreaming of.
No.
And I wanted his friend,
And then?
Remember, Hannah, we went to this country. What was it called?
Wales.
Yeah, it was Wales. It was in Wales. All this shit happened in Wales.
Yeah.
And I saw the friend and I was like, I like the friend.
Yeah.
So now how do I, shift gears, bro? How do I change lanes? Situation.
How'd you do it?
I did it. What I did is I just distanced on that trip in Wales where I was with my guy. I distanced myself.
Yeah.
And I started getting closer to his friend.
Yeah.
Men have no loyalties even to each other. So I just started like getting with the friend. And then it became a bit of a beef between them two.
Did it? I don't remember this far back.
It became like a bad energy, like beefy, like what you doing? Like she was my thing. And then see the guy that I wanted, he like obviously kissed me and stuff, but then he just dropped me. Because he's like, who wants like used goods, really? Do you know what I mean?
You weren't used, you didn't do anything with them but kiss.
When you're a child, kissing is like everything at that point. When you're so young, it's like such a big deal.
You were 20.
I think, how old were we when we went to Wales?
I think we were like 19, 20.
19, 20,
yeah. But back then,
I was back
then 19, 20-year-olds were different to 19, 20-year-olds now. 19, 20-year-olds now are another level.
Yeah, look, when we were 19, 20, the furthest we would go is like kissing. Like that was it.
Yeah.
Like if you kiss someone, you're basically their girlfriend.
Yeah, it took a long time.
It took a long time. So yeah, and then he didn't want me because he saw me as like,
that's what I'm saying. So if she's got a long-term plan with the friend, like getting close to the guy is not going to work.
It's true. Unless she goes all the way to that stage
what
without
she needs
kissing.
to do, no, she needs to back away from the guy that likes her completely. Say, friend zone him. I don't like you. Back off. And then just slide into the friend's
But
DM.
that's the same. Basically, how is that going to work?
Because you've friend zoned the guy that likes you and then you just start flirting with the other one. But not in front of the guy that likes you.
Yeah, maybe with a bit of a gap in time.
A week.
Yeah. 5 to working days.
All right, next one is, I still have his location and sometimes I'll go to the places he goes to see if I'll bump into him, but he doesn't know.
Oh my God. I can't believe this is a woman doing this. Normally this is men doing these things.
I had a friend that she broke up with her man and she had his location for a good few weeks after they broke up because he forgot.
Yeah, but she's not turning up.
She ain't
running around. She ain't Google mapping to his location.
No.
But, I mean, I don't think this is toxic. Is anyone getting hurt?
Oh, God. You know what? I'm having a confession.
What? Do you?
Yeah,
I love these.
Fuck it.
Did you do something like this?
I think I told you.
Did you?
So when I first broke up with him and I would go to start packing up my stuff, his iPad was there.
Oh, is this what you're going to say?
Yeah, and on his Find My Thing, I would just check where he was.
Is that it? That's not, I thought you were going to say something like I turned up to where he is.
But I would always track where he was during those weeks.
Where was he, bro? We need to know.
He was always at the gym or work.
That's good.
But I was just like, at one point I like found like an address that he was, and I like screenshot it. I was like, where the fuck is he? And it just turned out to be like some news.
I'm against doing these things.
Yeah.
The reason I'm against doing these things is once they're not your boyfriend, they ain't your problem and they ain't your responsibility and they ain't your business.
Yeah, it's true.
They ain't your business.
It's true. It felt wrong when I was doing it.
Because people do things out of pain as well, especially men. Men could be hurting, and like if you break, like, you know what I mean, you break up with them, whatever.
Yeah.
Like they might go somewhere, do something.
100%. Like
you don't want to know.
You don't want to know. There's so many things you don't want to like. Even like, for example, now with my ex, like I would never like ask you, is he with another girl? Is he dating another girl?
I always act like I would know. Why would I know?
Like as in like I don't even ask. Like, let's say Gingerbeard, because Gingerbeard's his friend. I would never ask Gingerbeard, like, is he dating? Has he seen another girl? Why would I do that? Why would I put myself in that situation? So, like, when you're checking locations or going to places or asking questions, like, you're just going to hurt yourself.
I literally said to Anna before we started this podcast, I was like, what is the difference between being in a relationship, not being in a relationship? The only difference is, like, you're no longer monogamous and committed to that person.
Exactly.
But I do think that, like, you know, them breakups, they're not proper breakups. And like it's gone a few days or a week.
Oh yeah.
Nah, bro. I'm talking
but that's when I was checking.
Oh.
Obviously, I don't have access to his stuff.
Well, then
once I'd
you
left.
kind of want to know like what kind of person they are. Because
yeah.
if they're moving mad, like straight away after a breakup, then are they even someone you even want to consider even getting back with?
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Do you know what? If I had an ex-boyfriend and I was so in love with him and I was looking so good now and I had a mad glow up, I just want to walk into the bar he's in just for him to see me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's toxic.
Really toxic.
That is toxic because you've got his location and you're stalking him basically.
You're right. All right, move on to the next one.
Okay. I ghosted him, but then I messaged him after 1 year and a half. It felt good and I didn't feel guilty at all.
Sure, I like these women who are just moving up men.
Mandi, why do you think this is a woman? Don't you never know. It could be a man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I ghosted him. It could be a gay man.
Could be a gay man.
More likely to be a man.
Yeah, more likely to be a man. I agree. It's not really our style. But okay, your fucking foot. Always, everywhere I go, your foot's near me. Honestly,
okay, look, this is really horrible. I'm not gonna lie. This is not toxic. Like you know, like when you say toxic, like we could be toxic. This is just pure mean.
Relax.
Like, no, sorry, I don't accept being ghosting is horrible. Like, I don't like ghosting at all. In like even the slightest bit of ghosting.
You know what? I agree because like if you don't like the person, just say like, oh, I don't fancy you. Your dick's too small. I don't think you're hot. You smell bad. You're too hairy.
Or give any reason. Just give any reason. Like, just give that conversation. Conversations have to be had sometimes.
Yeah.
You know? It's very passionate about
what?
this.
Actually, make up a lie. Sometimes it's better not to hurt someone's
100%.
feelings.
I always make up lies.
I'm not ready for a relationship. It's not you, it's me.
I always do that. I'd rather do that than hurt their feelings.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
My mum's not well. I need to care for her. I don't have time to date.
I don't want to put that energy
build in
out there.
business. Anything.
But like ghosting is just not right. You leave that person in a confused state.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm so angry about?
This is a very nice tracksuit you're wearing.
Thank you.
Very nice.
It's what I'm saying so boring that your mind's being upset.
Sorry. Tell me.
What I feel very passionate about and angry about is when like people get left in a confused state.
Yeah. That happens to you a lot. A confused state.
I don't agree.
Yeah.
I'm anti-confused.
Yeah. We need
anti-confusion. Stop making people confused.
There needs to be places like.
Do I do that to anyone?
Have you done it to anyone?
Oh my
before?
God, maybe I have.
It's been so. Do you remember most of your past? I don't. I think I've got some kind of problems with my brain because I don't remember most of my life.
Definitely the amount of alcohol I've drank has killed my brain cells. 100%. But like, I do think I've probably done that to people, which I'm never going to do ever again.
Well, you don't really have much chance to do it, you know.
Excuse me? I'm not dying tomorrow. What the fuck? Excuse me. What do you mean by that?
When we were young, then we were always seeing different people and like, it's
why are
easy
you
to go.
ageist?
You're going to end up seeing someone and settling down. Bam!
How do you know?
Because I know you.
I might be on this solo ride now for a while.
Yeah, but for how long? You're not going to be.
How do you know?
I could just tell.
I feel like this is the longest I've been single.
Yeah, it actually is.
3 months.
It's mad. You spent your whole life being in pointless relationships. Quite weird.
Yeah, because like
why did you
every
choose
time
to
I
do
ended
that?
up breaking up with an ex, I'd end up in another relationship
you literally had one foot out and one foot in another. Like you had one foot.
No.
Really?
No. That's not true.
I believe it is.
No.
I remember we were in fucking school and you went to A-levels and you were seeing that boy that you lost your virginity to, and at the same time the other one started hovering around, the one who kept bike riding around that area, and you kind of like started flirting with him and spending time with the shisha calf of him before you ended it with the one you lost your virginity to.
Who's the bike ride guy?
The guy who used to ride around the bike, but he had a cousin, or I fancied a cousin.
That's the guy that I lost my virginity to, Mandi.
No, it's not. That was the other one. I always get with the cousins. That was the one.
So
I always get with the cousins?
Oh, you did get with a cousin.
No one ever wanted to be in a relationship with me.
Mandi, wait, who's a bike riding guy?
He had a cousin, an older one, gangster, and I liked him. Yeah. So like, then you had one foot.
They were both of them. You got with the cousins.
Yeah.
You always got with any guy that was seeing their brother or their cousin.
You always get with every guy I'm seeing. You get with their friend.
That's the first time I've done it.
No, it's not. My ex as well.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what the funny thing is? You successfully get with a friend. I unsuccessfully tried to get with a cousin. All right, okay, anyway, let's go to next, because I'm like a real loser now.
Anyway, yeah, I don't believe the foot in the foot out thing. Like, maybe it happened once, but I don't do that. Okay, next one is the combo is flowing and then he suddenly takes 10 minutes to reply. So I'll take 30 minutes.
That's not toxic, that's game.
That is what you should do, baby girl.
You do you, babe. Don't let anyone tell you it's toxic.
Yeah, that is not toxic. That is what you should be doing, and that's what I should be doing, but I don't do that. I reply within 0.1.
Why don't you do it?
I feel like I'm too old for games.
Each second does, we are disintegrating by the minute.
Yeah, like life's too short. Life's too short. I just feel like it's so long, like having to okay, they took this long to reply. Okay, so I have to take this long to reply. We're all at our fucking phones. It takes 2 seconds to reply.
There's a saying.
What?
Which I'm creating now. It's never been a saying before. It goes like this. The long game gets you what you want a lot quicker. The quick game doesn't get you what you want in the long run.
Right.
Do you get that?
Yeah.
So I always say this. Like, there's this guy I know who wants this woman, and he's just acting like with no game. But if you want her, you can actually get her. You just got to make the right moves.
I get what you mean.
So just play the long game.
Yeah.
And you're going to get her a lot quicker.
But I'm used to a relationship. Like, this is the thing. When you're in a relationship, you don't have any of this waiting to text back or, all these stuff. So, because I'm so used to being in a relationship, I don't know how to be solo now. Like, I don't know how to play these.
Learn.
I need to play these games now.
However long he takes.
Double it.
Okay. But then next time.
Triple it?
No. If you reply quick, then you reply even quicker.
Well, what if he replies within a second?
Then you bet ChatGPT just get the messaging for you. Do something. Set up a robot. As in, if they message in 5 minutes, message in 2.
Okay, what if they message in 1? Message in 10 seconds.
10 seconds. But that's game. You know what's toxic? If you take long to reply, but then you embarrassingly tell him, if you don't message me fast and you take long to reply, I'm going to take really long to reply.
I would never do that. Like, come on. I said I don't have game, but not that much.
If you did that, I would disown you as sister.
Actually, do you know what? I actually do have game, yeah? Kind of.
When you said kind of, you really...
Look, wait. I don't have game. I don't have game, but one thing I have is if you go out with me once, you're going to want to see me again, for sure. Facts. If you see me the second time, you're going to want to see me the third time.
I know, that's not hard. A lot of pretty girls can say that.
No. My personality will keep them. I'm not going on.
So you could have said it a bit more cooler than that.
Okay.
If you see me once, you're going to see me again.
Okay, so maybe that's why I don't have game. I don't know how to say things or do things the right way. But all I know is that I've got...
I don't want to say.
I've got the sauce. I've got the sauce.
You got the sauce.
Yes.
You got the riz.
Yeah, I've got the personality.
Basically, what you're trying to say is, to
keep them wanting more and more.
Not only can I make them want to walk through the door, I can make them want to stay in the room.
That's it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? Like, you might go into you might open a door, go into a pretty room, like, this is nice.
Right, this is nice. Play around with it, jiggle around.
And then walk out. And then want to
walk the lamp.
No, then they want to walk out.
And out.
But not me. No, not me. When you walk into my room, you want to stay in that room.
Yeah.
You want to nest there.
Nest.
Nest.
You know, I was going to talk about nesting today.
Nest. Make a nest.
I love
stay there.
I'm nesting right now in my house. I'll talk about another episode. I love it right now.
That's what I'm saying. You're gonna want to nest in my room.
Yeah, you're gonna start admiring the architecture.
Yeah, and that's one thing I can fucking say. Even if I don't have game, I got that.
It's got ambiance. The room's got ambiance.
And that's probably why I always end up in another relationship so soon after. And I don't think it's a looks thing.
So do you think I don't have that then? So I haven't been in many relationships. Maybe I don't have the ambiance.
Oh, this is so much fun. Like, we definitely need to do part 2.
Yeah, it's been fucking jokes.
We'll do one more.
Yeah, go on. We like toxic shit here in Sister City.
Yeah, that's why it's so much fun.
She's Sisters in Toxic City. Great episode name.
I saw that he liked a video of this woman.
How dare you!
who was pretty much nude. So
he's pretty much dead after this.
So I followed his barber.
That's right.
His cousin.
Give me a shape up of my punani.
Oh.
Give me a landing strip.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. I want to see a fade going from the clitoris upwards now.
Yeah, but that will probably put him off because hairy vaginas aren't it.
Well, we need to start with the barber.
His cousin and his boy.
She's going to be a family.
She's going for it all.
She's one step away from her dad.
The barber though, that's a soft.
Yeah.
You know, men and their barbers.
Yeah, men and their barbers.
Yeah.
It's like their therapist. Their barber is like the man they go to.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They spill their hearts out to them, their confession, their priest. It's not really the priest. They go to them and they say, these are my problems. And then the barber fills them up with all this bad advice. And then, you know, like if you now get in with the barber, it's a bit mad.
Yeah, but he liked a video of a woman who was pretty much nude.
If he likes a video of a naked woman or a naked picture video, whatever the fuck it is, you need to go to his barber and let him see you nude. Let him see you naked. That's what you need to do. And you know when you give a little let him touch you. Like in Virgin Islands, when the boy was like, and the sex therapist was like, you can touch my breast, you can touch my breast. And he was like, can I? She was like, yeah. Just let the barber do that to you. Just let him get a little bit.
Yeah. But do you believe in
It's only fair. It's
It's very toxic.
That's the kind of, I'm playing that game.
But you know what, man? You know that game never wins, yeah? That game never, ever wins. If you want to get him back...
I don't want him back.
True.
Who wants him?
You're right.
Who wants him anyway?
You're right. Who wants him back? Who wants to get him back?
Nobody.
No, not get him. No, I don't want him back. I want to get my revenge. I want him to suffer.
Let the naked woman in the video who probably lives in Utah or Texas on OnlyFans get with him.
Why does she live in Utah?
I see a lot of these women who are doing, you know, this videos and stuff. They are in the US of A. They are in the US of A.
I'm saying, not about getting him back. I don't want him back. I want to get him back. I want to get my revenge. I want him to suffer and be like, oh my God, I can't believe I lost her because of this naked woman
video. If you want to get him back, then you need to play it smart.
Yeah.
You need to get the barber to fall in love with you.
Yeah.
Get on one knee, propose to you,
and have his
eventually
baby.
Marry you and have his baby and no longer cut his hair. That's the long game. That's how you're going to get him back.
Anyway, on that.
And do you know how you do that? You go to the barber and you cry. Oh, I've been hurt. You hurt me.
But how does she go to the barber? How does she get there?
Easy. This is what you do. Like, have you heard anything from him? Like, what is he saying? Because he's hurt me so much. Like, can I meet you? I want to talk about him.
How does she get the barber's number?
He will come and meet you to try and get him back with you. To try and get you two back together. Trust me. I'm telling you.
It's so toxic. But how do you get the barber's number?
Find him on Instagram, bruv. We don't live in the fucking Middle Ages, Anna. You can find someone if you want to find them, all right? You just Google the barbershop and whatever. And then be like, I want to talk about what's happened. Like, I'm upset, I'm hurt. And then he'll be like, look, let me come and meet you and speak to you and like sort the beef out. And just the more meetings and like just break the physical barrier, like cry on his shoulder.
Touch the knee.
Yeah, touch the knee.
The knee.
Okay, and then slowly, men, like animals, you know? After a few coffee dates.
Well, on that toxic story that you created, you literally created a whole story.
I could write an erotic book.
An erotic, toxic book.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed the episode.
We hope you did.
Make sure you like, subscribe and comment. And we'll definitely need to do part 2 on this.
Definitely.
We'll do the part 2 maybe next week, Patreon.
Yeah, we'll.
All right, we love you guys.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.